Hey guys, here's something I want to show you. I got this box years ago, I believe at an auction, and I was trying to buy, if I remember correctly, I think a River Rossi nickel plate Berkshire or something like that. And this was part of the stuff in a box, and I was kind of like, at the time, whatever. And I didn't even really want to take this stuff, but the guy says, "Oh, take it." I'm like, okay. And I recently came across it again when I was going through stuff because I kind of forgot about it. And now, as a much older individual, I've become more interested in the history of HO model trains. And I want to show these to you because I know we all are into the newest, most exciting, highly detailed sound and all that good stuff. But it all starts somewhere. And I think it's kind of neat to look at these really old model trains to know, where we came from in the hobby. So let's take a closer look. Okay, so first off, we have this old Airy Caboose. And it looks like it's made like a cardstock. And I'm not sure what they use for windows. If it's a plastic, it almost feels like a tape film. But you can see, it's fairly crude details. And the truck detail. Let's see if I can get some more light on that. I mean, look at, there's the spring detail, it just isn't there. But, somebody took the time and made these. And I'm not even sure what era we're talking about. I don't know if these are from 60s, 50s. And this piece here, this is all metal. This thing is hefty. A New York Central little 30-foot coal hopper. That's pretty thick. Once again, detail. Yeah, I was wondering these aren't from the 50s. And like I said, when I got them, I was like, you know what? These things are just too old and whatever. And I must have got these, I don't know, when I was in my early 30s. But now looking back, I really appreciate it. Here's a, what is this? The Jersey Central lines. And I believe this almost looks like, I don't know if that's die cast. But it has the metal ribs, which is, and I just lost one. And this was never finished. It's got some detail. And then we have this old crane, which is kind of a mess. Once again, this is like a cardstock. It does turn. A little more detail on these trucks. Almost look like passenger car trucks. Got some metal grab irons, brake wheel. And here's the boom, which has a little pulley on it. Doesn't have a hook, but that would attach here. And here's a piece that's broken off. I should really, oh, I think it came off the bottom. What I'd like to do with these actually is restore them the best I can. And I have a display case and just put them all in the display case. It is funny though, because like I said, when I got these, I'm like, oh, these are crap. And now I'm like, wow, these are pretty cool. Here's a, what do we got here? Northwestern passenger car. And a lot of these, I don't think that's wood. Like I said, a lot of them are cardstock with like metal and detail. Ooh. And they're quite delicate. I mean, look at, there's a brake detail. So it almost seems whoever built these never actually even finished them. next we have a, ooh, it's a rough shape, cattle car. And you can see these things really have not aged well, unfortunately. I'll have to re-glue them down. Like I said, this is where probably the hobby started. You know, kits like this is what you had to make if you wanted to have model trains. This is probably the era where O-scale was probably still king. Let's see what else we got. Oh, this is a, I guess a double door 40-foot box car. I can just see the door detail. Interesting trucks on this thing. And this is, I believe like it is cardstock. Of course, the ribbing keeps coming off on these, and I'm missing some. Ooh, it's a problem. You mess with it, and other stuff falls off. And what else we got here? We got another double door boxcar. Oops, there we go. And this has the hook and loop couplers, almost like the European style. And a little more detail in the see. Oh, a Wabash. There's another double door wood box car. I'd love to know the manufacturer. I'll have to do a little research. Maybe we can find out. And this looks like it's missing the long roof walk on it. Let's see. Next we got a flat car. Wow, this is a die cast, so it's pretty hefty. Look again, not much detail. You know, it's interesting. I don't know, whoever had these, there's no indication there's any couplers put on them. So I don't know if these were ever just made. And then we have, now this is interesting. This is almost like sheet metal. There's the brake wheel that fell down. This feels like metal formed around a piece of wood. I don't know if you can see. This is metal. This is wood. That's interesting. Oh, Louisville and Nashville, I believe that is. And then we have some tank cars, and I believe there's the top piece to this one. And this is quite hefty, so the frame is all metal, and this is like a wood dowel. And once again, you have the pretty crude trucks on it, not much brake detail, but man, that thing is hefty. And this is cast metal. And then there was this. She's in pretty rough shape, and looks like she had, you know, 4 domes on top. This is wire. This too is cast metal frame. The trucks are a little more detailed on this one. But boy, I don't have the domes. I don't know. I assume there's probably somebody out there who's an expert on these. There's, you know what, in any kind of collectible, doesn't matter if it's trains or whatever, there's always somebody out there who knows a ton about this stuff. Now this one's quite interesting. It's not too bad a shape. So the frame on this is also metal. And this, that almost looks like cardstock wrapped around, yeah, that's an end piece or a wood dowel. That's interesting. Really like that one. And then, ooh, this one's seen better days. There's this Empire Oil. Boy, I'd love to meet somebody who knows all about these really old kits. And like I said, I assume I have no idea, so I assume these are really, really old. And one more, another tank car, Quaker State. And this one's not too bad a shape, and it's got those loop and hook couplers. Like I said, you'll find those on European models. And I don't know what else is left in this box. There's little bits and pieces left in the box. So I hope you enjoyed looking at those old pieces. Like I said, you know, it started with these old pieces and it's evolved to what we have today. So I hope you enjoyed seeing these things. And like I said, I want to clean these up and put them in a nice display case. And see if I can find the history of some of these, and it'd be nice to have like a little, you know, informational plaque on the display case. All right, take care everybody, and I'll see you down the tracks.